And I wanted to say welcome to our caravan, but we are not in a caravan. We are in our holiday lodge, ladies and gents. So welcome to our lodge. What a place. Let me tune in. Hi, Vasi and Steve. Yeah, from caravan to luxury lodge, our winter haven. Yes. Yeah, that's it, ladies and gents. You know very well what challenges we have living in a caravan. You know everything about our seasonal work, and now is the time when we reap the rewards of all the years of hard work. And it's been quite emotional. We arrived to Cornwall on Friday, so 2 days ago, and it's been quite a full-on time. Yes, Vasi, exactly, wow. And it's quite emotional. Everything is quite full-on and quite emotional, and I feel I'm living in my travel mode, in my exciting adventures mode, which is lovely. But I haven't felt like that in a long time, because our last trip to Bude was for 2 nights. We stayed in a static caravan, but it was more like a weekend break. Now we are here for a week and we can really relax and unwind. Important thing to say, ladies and gents. So today I'm going to really tell you about what it's like to come back to the area where we used to live for many years. So we are about 15 minutes from our house, near Amazing Loop and Amazingly Scarred. We are about 15 minutes drive from our house. So we basically came to our hometown. We've met quite a lot of our friends over the last few days, and we have been enjoying this amazing lodge. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit what it was like for us to come back to the places we know very well, what it's like to be in the lodge like this. It's our first time in such a big and luxurious accommodation, and it's quite interesting because we've lived in this area for many years, but we've never been to this holiday park where we are staying, because of course if you live in the area, why would you visit holiday parks? You have a place to stay, you have a place to live, and you generally don't stay in places like this one. Yeah, we do enjoy our hot tub on regular basis. It's the first time we actually have accommodation which has both a fireplace and a hot tub. It's been quite a gem and quite a find, this lodge, and Marek found it. Marek found it for us. Booking was quite an adventure, and I will tell you all about it. But first things first, if you are new to the channel, I realize that what I'm saying is a bit chaotic today. We've had a lovely dinner with our friends, and I've had a few drinks. And I'm really excited about everything that's been going on and that's been happening. So maybe from the beginning, Marek found this place, this lodge, online a while ago. And at first, well, it's a holiday park with lodges like this one. Our lodge is actually one of the oldest and one of the cheapest. So even though we are overwhelmed and mind blown by what we have here in the scale of this park, this is quite a low shelf, let's say. But for us, it absolutely does the trick. The space, the beautiful hot tub, the fireplace. I think I need to open something here. Marek was, to let a bit more air in. Marek was trying to teach me how to operate it. This is, by the way, made in Cornwall, the wood burner. It looks a little bit like a spaceship, so let me know if you can see it. Yay, look at this, now we are talking. Hi, Sue. So we came here on Friday, and when Marek showed me the first lodge from this park, I said, oh, no, that's too much, that's too expensive. This is amazing design, this is not hot. Look, this is not hot. I said, no, Marek, no, we need something different. So at first we thought that maybe we'll go to Wales, or at first Marek said, well, hey, maybe we'll go to the Lake District. We've never been. Hi, Graham. Yes, it is really cozy. It's lovely. It's really lovely, and I'm pretty sure we will come back here again. And I said to Marek, oh no, that's too much. And then Marek started to look at lodges from this park advertised in different places online, on different sites. And you know what it's like with middlemen and booking pages and comparison pages. So Marek was digging in and in and in, further and further, looking at even the same lodges, in the same lodge. He looked at this exactly the same lodge on different websites through different booking systems, booking pages. And after about an hour of comparing prices, he booked this one at literally half price of what he saw at first. So it's definitely worth, and this is my tip when you look for, hi Kevin, yeah, we are very well, we are enjoying the comforts, the home comforts. It's been raining, so at first we had frost and it was really cold yesterday, and today it's been wet, but we had some sun as well. But you know, when you are in such a lovely, big, bright and warm space, you don't really mind the weather. And the worse outside, the better and nicer to sit by the fireplace. Yes, so that's my holiday tip for you. If you are looking at booking accommodation, do check prices, do compare prices, do shop around before you book, because honestly we wouldn't afford it at the regular price. So even before we arrived, we were happy and made up that we have a chance to stay in a place like this, because before we started our caravan life, before we started our campsite job, we've never been to places like this. We had 4 weeks of a holiday a year, and very often we would fund our holiday with a credit card. So we were really taking holiday we couldn't afford. We wanted a holiday. Yeah, it's hard to believe. We probably wouldn't do it today. We wouldn't get into debt to pay for our holiday. And it's a lovely position to not have to use your credit card to pay for your holiday. And it just... Today, I find it hard to believe that, we were doing it, but we didn't have a choice. We had such strapped budget that there was simply not much room for paying for pleasure. Yes, Graham, it is a beautiful place. So it's wet in Barnstaple too. Well, Vasi, it's wet here. It's wet here, but we have our wet weather gear, we have our boots. The forecast is wet for the rest of the week, but to be honest, if we manage to go out, we would like to go to Loo. I don't know if you know Loo in Cornwall. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a lovely coastal town nearby. So it would be nice to go there, especially for an evening walk. So Loo is the nearest coastal location to Liscard, where we used to live. And this was our go-to for nice walks by the sea and on the cliffs, for long walks with Diesel. So we walked miles in and around Loo. So we will probably go again just to revisit. Kevin, bad with rain and frost in Heartland, but still stunning down here. So glad we moved here. Yeah, and how is it going? How is it going? We were in Bude recently and we drove past Heartland. Probably we'll go to Bude again in February, so maybe we'll have our catch-up finally, Kevin. We really like Bude. I'm sure you've been to Bude, so let me know what you think. Oh, a video walking around Loo. Okay, Vasi, I know you know Loo, you've been to Loo. Any particular place you want to see in Loo? You are snowed in. Oh my goodness, so. Does it mean you can't get to your caravan on a seasonal pitch? Does it mean a weekend at home? Yeah. So we arrived on Friday, and the first thing which we did, even before coming here, we did shopping. And we went to the supermarket where both of us used to work. And this is like the main employer in Liskeard. And we met quite a few of our friends. It's a small town, so everyone knows everyone. And especially if you work in like the main culture and gossip hub in Liskeard, which is Morrison's, you know quite a few people. Yeah, so we've worked there. I worked there between 2007 to 2010, so years ago. And Marek was working there till 2018, till our caravan motorhome trip. So I went to my old bakery section, and guess what? I didn't recognize a single person. The whole team is completely different. So I used to slice bread for customers, and the guy who was slicing and who was packing, who was basically working on my machine, I said to him, "Oh, hi." And I said, "This used to be my job." And I said, "Oh, you still have the same baskets and the same ovens." But there was nobody I recognized. And a few years ago, when I went there, there was still 1 or 2 people I used to know. But I tell you what, when I was working in the bakery, we had such a wonderful team. We were laughing all the time, and the vibe was amazing. I walked into a bakery on Friday. It was a completely different bakery. Obviously, they don't have me and my friends. Yeah, we used to have such a good time. We were working very hard, and it was full on, especially now in December. By the way, can you see Christmas shopping where you are? We definitely see it around here, and it's getting very, very busy. So, yeah, it was quite nice to visit. Let us know. We will meet up again. Oh, you work in Bude. You went to Lou in September, and Kevin, did you like it? Quite a drive from you, from north to south. I think it took us probably about 3 hours to get here, maybe 2.5. We stopped for a walk with Diesel. So Vasi, if you would like to visit Lou, you have to reserve at least 2.5 or 3 hours to get here. Yes, so we went to our old workplace. We recognized a few people recognized us. And out of a bunch of friends we met, only one of them seemed very, very happy to be there. Yeah, so it was great to have a catch up. And today we had guests. I cooked a lot of food yesterday because the initial idea was to go out for a roast. But we are not that keen on roast, me and Marek. And generally, it may sound super, super weird for you what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. Even though we are on this amazing holiday in this amazing lodge, we work on a campsite and we save our money for our holiday. You know, we work all year and save our money for winter holiday and winter rest. I still find eating out really expensive, eating out and drinking out these days. I think for what you get, the prices in most places are far, far too high. Okay, I understand that they have staff and they have bills, there is rent to pay, stuff to pay, and that you pay for service. But when our friends suggested, "Oh, shall we just go out for a roast?" I said, "Well, could we just have a meal at home and I will cook for us?" And I literally cooked a meal, a huge meal, for the value of one roast. Not to mention drinks, we had loads of drinks. And what I cooked for the fraction of the price fed everyone today, and there were 4 of us. Of course, I packed a takeaway for our friends, so they will have lunch tomorrow. And we have enough food to eat for another 2 lunches. So we have like loads of food. And it felt very Christmassy. We have an amazing kitchen here. I will film. Shall I film the inside of the lodge? Would you like to see what it's like here? It will not be a very detailed video because I know most of you are not really interested in our holidays. But probably some of you, maybe. Anyway, the kitchen is amazing here, and it was just such a joy to cook up to a point yesterday, because like halfway through, Marek looked at me and said, Kat, do you really feel like doing all this work? And like halfway through, I was a bit tired, and I thought, oh my goodness, I really thought that what I planned will be easy and quick to make, but I spent probably about 3 or 4 hours in the kitchen yesterday. But it was worth it. So Sue is asking what I cooked. Oh, Damian is asking. Hi, Damian. And, you know, come on. And with roasts, in most of places, your roast is a vegetarian meal. I know I'm stepping on very thin ice at the moment, because roast dinner, Sunday roast, is a classic in the UK. It's like a holy grail of weekly lunches. But in my experience, most of places serve loads of veg and just a little bit of meat. And we do like meat. So I thought, okay, now I'm buying my meat and I'm cooking myself. So I cooked, Damian, meatballs with mashed potatoes and cooked carrot, boiled carrot. So that was one meal. And there was also Thai chicken with peppers. I can send you a recipe for the chicken. It's really nice. And I'm always nervous because one of our friends is a chef. It's always a bit weird, a bit tricky to cook for chefs. So I always cook something they don't know. I come up with a recipe, or I cook something Polish. I mean, Graham, it's not vegetarian roast. Is that you get so much veg and just a little bit of meat in most of the places. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe you know places which do it other way around. But I usually see that, you know, when we go out for roast, we get loads of veg. I like veg, I don't mind veg. And just a little bit of the actual roast. Yeah. So they really enjoyed the food, and they had quite a lot. And they were really pleased when I gave them a takeaway. And then you have prices of drinks in places. I really don't like to pay a value of bottle for one glass of wine. I just don't get it. Are you like me? Are you thrifty like me? Or do you just go for it? And when you go out, you don't worry about the cost. It is a treat. Anyway, we saved a lot of money, all of us today. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice. Do you mean chicken? Because meatballs were just kotlety mielone, which is one of my favorite dishes. Right, so there are 7 of you. Can you see the fireplace? I will open it just a little bit. We've had quite a story and quite of an adventure with the wood, because we brought wood from Mill Park. Again, saving money. Why would you buy wood if you can take some, have some basically, get some from work with permission? I didn't steal anything. I asked if I could take some wood. We have quite a lot of wood in Mill Park, because every winter we lose a tree or two, and then we have quite a lot of firewood. So we brought this amazing seasoned dry wood for our fireplace. It was quite difficult to work out the size of it from photos, and unfortunately our spacecraft style wood burner is tiny, and most of the wood we brought doesn't fit. But luckily, friends who visited, they offered to swap with us. They have a bigger wood burner in their cottage, and we will swap wood with them. They said they have some smaller chunks of wood. Yeah, Kevin, you wrote that you love Lou and all around Polperro and Foy. Yeah, about 2 hours. Oh, you've got a heavy foot. Which way did you go? Which way did you drive to Lou? Did you go through Launceston? Because usually we stick to M5 and Exeter route. It's a bit around, but it's a better road. Yeah. So we came here with all this wood we can't burn, but we are managing somehow. So there are quite a few events, quite a lot of things are happening. Because we came back to the place where we used to live, we are catching up with many people, and we are writing to many people, and kind of catching up after many years really of not seeing each other. And it's quite interesting to see how people react. So I always start my message with saying something jokey, like it's the message from the grave or from the afterlife, because we haven't seen each other for so many years. So most of people are very positive. Some are not, some just ignore us, which is okay. But it's been really lovely to have a couple of friends here tonight. And we've met after many years, and we just could openly talk about everything, and we spend a really good time together. So I really appreciate people like that in our life who don't worry and are not bothered by the fact that we haven't spoken for 5 years. Because some people are like, oh, they haven't spoken to me in so many years, why should I bother? And some people just think, oh, we haven't spoken to each other in 5 years, let's have a catch up. Oh, you have a log burner. Lovely. Graham. Pubs tend not to make much drinks. All the profit comes from food. But I agree, the cost of a pint is the same as buying a pack of 4 from a supermarket. Yeah, and in some places, the pub opposite us, I think they were charging £5.50 or £6 a pint in the summer. So, how long are you there for? A week. We are here for a week. We are here till Friday. Yeah. So we are hoping to see a few more people. We are doing our communication campaign, telling everyone we know, hey, we are here. If you fancy having a catch up, we'll definitely go. We'll definitely go to a pub again, and there is spoons in Liscard, and if you've been following our social media, you know that we tried the Wetherspoons game. By the way, this is a place for cheap pints, and people did get us drinks, which was quite shocking. It really works. I don't know if you are familiar with the game, but there is a Facebook group. And the way it works, that when you are in a pub, you tell other people where you are, and basically people buy drinks for each other using an app. So with the first round, someone told us that they bought us a drink. It's all through Facebook, through a Facebook group. So we were expecting it, and we really couldn't believe that it's working. A complete stranger got us a round of drinks. And then the second person didn't say anything at all, and just suddenly we had those 2 drinks on our table. Then we left the game because we thought, okay, we already had 1, now we have 2 more, we can't really have more. And that was quite nice. We played the game before, we were buying for others, but it was the first time we received something, so maybe we'll try it in Liscard and see how it's working. It's a really nice way of meeting people as well, I think. Yeah. A bit weird that you have to post it on Facebook where you are in a pub and that you are happy to meet other people. But that's the way it works these days. Yeah. Yeah, have you tried it? Would you try it? Of course you get a random drink. You get what someone else chooses for you. But I think it's a nice idea, and of course it works both ways. So sometimes, you know, people go to a pub and maybe they feel like having a drink, but they don't have much money, so they literally just ask, and someone from upcountry gets them a drink, and then when you are in a position to pay back, you can buy it for someone else. So I think it's a really cool way. Really, really nice. Yeah, that's something what would get me to a pub, to play the game. So it's Sunday today. So I've talked, as always, I've talked a lot about what we've been up to and what we are doing. How are you guys? There are 4 of you. I lost most of you. I think I started with 7, now there are 4. Obviously, I haven't been exciting enough. Well, I'm happy that the 4 of you stayed. So thank you for all the likes and all the comments, and thank you for watching our previous video in which I showed our static caravan where we stayed recently. There will be one more from static. So the next video, it is a comparison of a touring caravan and a static caravan when it comes to living full-time in a caravan. So it was quite an interesting video to make. Quite long, but I think it will be super relevant for anyone who's thinking about living in a caravan full-time, and maybe people dwell whether a tourer would be better or a static would be better. So both of them have pros and cons, obviously. So that's the topic of the next video. Your conversation is always interesting, Kat. Thank you, Graham. You are a very, very supportive YouTube friend and friend in real life. It's been a really lovely. You're very supportive, very kind. I don't know. I just talk to myself for half an hour mostly. Keeping busy, entertaining myself here and entertaining you by the fireplace. So tomorrow we have an easy day. Maybe we'll try to take some photos for you, to have something interesting to share through Facebook and Instagram. The place where we are staying is absolutely beautiful. The grounds are amazing. If we just get a dry moment to get out, I'm sure we will take a lot of photos and share them with you. So please check out our social media in the coming days. And I think that will be it from me for today. Thank you very much for coming to our lodge, and see you in the video on Wednesday, and see you on the live stream. Next live stream will be from our caravan. We will be back home next Sunday because we are here till Friday. So I wish you and I wish us a very good week. It will be a week of chilling, resting and catching up with friends and family. It will be a good week. I don't care, it will be raining for 7 days. Thank you very much for coming. Damon, I will send you this recipe. And thank you for the video you've sent us. We didn't have a chance to watch it, but we'll remember about that. Thank you very much. And I hope that you will have a good week. See you soon. Bye.